In this video, I'll be going over my July Amazon KDP income report. Let's get started with my ads first. So I'm still pretty much a newbie to ads. I started these campaigns on June 1st, 2023. I did shut off the sketchbook one for a day or two or something like that. But the scrapbook paper one, I don't think I've shut off at all. And this is my first time running ads for more than like a week or two at a time and actually trying to be consistent with them. So I spent $48.48, and this ad is being run under Amazon.com, and this is the only ads I have running so far for my KDP account. Impressions, I had 47,375, sales $344.35, and please remember that this is the overall amount. So this isn't just my profit, this is the overall sales. So if I sold a book for $10.99, that would be added in here, and it wouldn't just be the profit or royalties from it. And then cost per click, my average was 10 cents. So it did fluctuate every day, and it is a little bit nerve-wracking when I'm running a low-budget campaign like this, especially the scrapbook paper one is a lottery ad campaign, because some days my ATOS will get pretty high, but then other days my ATOS will be pretty low. So it kind of fluctuates quite a bit. I did up the budget to $2. I'm not sure if I did that in July or if I did that in June, but the scrapbook paper is $2 a day and sketchbook is $1 a day. And I have both of the actual like cost per click pretty low. Like I have my budget set to, I think, like 11 cents or 12 cents or something like that. I did up the scrapbook paper one by a penny or two to try and get more of that budget used, and it definitely did work because this is up to $48.48, so I think that is helping. And looking down here, I had 482 clicks on the scrapbook, 4 clicks on the sketchbook. My click-through rate 0.70% for sketchbook and 1.03% for scrapbook. And that was over my spend. So most of my spend was in the scrapbook paper, which is totally fine. I got one order for the sketchbook, which I'm really happy about. So the ATOS is pretty low at 5.36%. I get 30 orders for the scrapbook paper, which has an ATOS of 14.32%, which I'm pretty happy about. So let me move on to the orders and royalties. And I will just say again that the scrapbook paper is a lottery ad. And I did add some more scrapbook paper in there that wasn't already in there because I did create a few more. However, in July, I did not create any more books. When I added the campaign, I didn't have some books added. So I think there's 88 in there now. And then the sketchbook only has one book in that. So my orders for July, let me move this to last month, currently here. I am really, really happy about this. So 197 units ordered. So if I take out the ones I got from the actual campaign here, so that'd be 31, I would be making 166 units ordered, which I think is pretty awesome. I think this is awesome as well. I'm super happy about it. My highest orders day is going to be 13, and that's going to be 2 of them, one right here, one right here. This one on the right side, July 31st, I think was 11. And then on July 11th, I think I only sold 1. But my orders did fluctuate throughout the entire month. But that's okay. I'm kind of used to that by now. It is a little bit nerve-wracking sometimes when I have a few lower days right in a row, but I try to remind myself that there was a time when I was just hoping to get one sale throughout the whole month. So now that I've been consistently making a sale every single day, my goals are just getting bigger and bigger, and sometimes it's hard to not get frustrated, but I have to remember that these things take time and that my account is currently growing, and I just need to be thankful for that and celebrate all of the wins, big or small. So looking at royalties, this is my highest royalties month so far with KDP since I started in December 2021. And once it loads, so $468.08. My highest royalties day was this first one here, I think July 2nd, and that was about $32. And then the second highest was July 20th, I think this is, around $29 or $30. And then July 31st was around $26 or something dollars like that. And then my lowest was the day where I only had that one that sold. So that was July 11th, and I think it's around like $2, $3, or $4 or something like that. But if I subtract my campaign money, so $48.48, this is still going to be my highest royalties day. And I will show my current year of royalties and orders to kind of give you a visual on how I'm doing with KDP and what the trend is. So that is $419.60. If I subtract those two. And I do pay for Canva every month, but I don't usually subtract that from the total. It does cost the same, but my ad spend is usually different. So very, very happy about this, very pleased. And my top 10 books for orders, I'll hit compare books here. It made up 138 of the units ordered, so definitely majority. And almost every single day one sold, except for July 11th. And all of these are scrapbook paper. So for my top 10 royalties, it's pretty much the same thing. Majority of the money except for July 11th, and all of them are scrapbook paper. I think they are different ones. I don't think the top 10 is exactly the same, or at least not in the same exact order, but they're all scrapbook paper. So just to be transparent about that. And let me show you my current year to date. So, and I will say in 2022, I made about $118 or something like that in July because I was just looking. And I forget how much I sold to get that, but it's just really nice to see the growth from that was from 2022. I believe in 2021 I wasn't doing KDP yet at this time. I didn't start until December 2021. So looking at this current year, I have been trending upwards, except for June went down a little bit, but that's okay. July went back up, and I've just been continuously to trend upwards, and I'm really happy about this because it definitely seems like a significant more amount of orders, like not like by 1,000, but it looks like I had around 160 in May, and then I got almost 200 for July. So pretty happy about that. And what's interesting is looking at my royalties, they're actually very, very close, even though the orders are pretty different. I think that has to do with the whole printing cost change and everything that happened with KDP. So let me go to bar chart here. So let's see, for July, I had the $468 or something. But for May, I had over $400 as well. I believe I'm at $418. So when I subtract the ad spend, I'm only within about $1 or $2 from May if I'm talking about actual profit, because Canva costs the same. So I made about $1 or $2 more than I did in May on profit. Even though the number is bigger, I did use ads this time where I was not using ads in May. So I think that's kind of really interesting to look at and something to just keep in mind. But I am really happy that my KDP account did go back up for July, even with the ads, because I definitely want to learn ads. I think they can help me scale my KDP business, but I also want to keep creating books. I definitely didn't really have a lot of time, and I didn't really prioritize creating books in July, so I'd love to start creating at least one or two in August, but ideally I'd like to start creating a lot more. But again, going back to a year ago, 2022, July was the first month I made over $100 on KDP. I made 118, I think it was, and before that, I hadn't made 100. I think my highest was June, which was no, that wasn't my highest. February was my highest in 2022 with like $33. Before that, June I made $20, and then a few months I made less than $10. Like, it has been a lot of growth since then, so this business does take time, so please don't feel discouraged. And I don't make these videos to brag or anything like that. I mean, I know, like, to some people this probably isn't much money at all, but to me this is going to help with my rent, with my car payments, groceries, gas, like anything. This is just going to be extra income, and to me this makes a huge difference. And I noticed some other people it would too, to make an extra $300-$400 a month. And I still want to scale my business and make over 1,000, over 2,000, and just keep going. But sometimes when I get discouraged, it's nice to look back on where I was like a year ago and seeing the growth in my business. So you can do that for yourself as well. This is just showing that it can work. Like, it's possible. I didn't have any experience when I started, but this is going to take time for most people. So try not to get discouraged if you're not making a lot of money right away. Like I said, I didn't make $100 a month until July 2022, and I started in December 2021. And everybody's journey is different. So I love making these videos to be transparent, to show everyone my journey, and hopefully this will help you, because I know videos like this really help me when I watch them from other YouTubers. So I really appreciate your support so much. I'd love to know how July went for you. So definitely please comment below if you feel comfortable to, and just remember to be kind. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this video, and I hope that you have a great day.